It's a big thing whenever the Dodgers and the Yankees play each other. It's a big rivalry in the baseball world. And I always thought it was a bigger rivalry within my own home because my dad was a huge Dodger fan and he hated the Yankees and he hated the fact that I chose the Yankees over the Dodgers. He would always say, and you supposed to be a Dodger fan, but you choose those bum ass Yankees. And he said a whole lot of other different words that I would not elaborate with, but you get the gist of it. This August will make 2 years since his passing. And I'm telling you, ever since that, every time we played him, it felt like the ghost of Tim. His name was Tim too. So the ghost of Tim will be sitting right next to me, watching the game with me, bantering and yelling at me back and forth because they've been getting the best out of us, right? They did win the World Series. I don't want to know the words he probably said to me when they won. Now let's get to this past week. And it was the first time that both teams had seen each other since the World Series we spoke on. And guess what? You guessed it. The Dodgers got the best of us again. Now, I was happy that last night we was able to sneak out of LA with a win. An impressive one, but we was able to stop the sweep. That's the last thing we needed. It's not just the ghost of Tim and the Dodger fans we got to deal with. It's them damn Met fans. Now, you know they measure their success next to ours. LCS, playoffs. Well, we took the Dodgers to 6 games. Y'all took them to 5. Y'all almost got gentlemen swept. So you know what that mean? That mean we were better than y'all. No, it don't, Met fans. It mean that we both lost. We both lost. But I got to admit, prior to this weekend, the Mets hosted the Dodgers at Citi Field, and they won a series. Impressive win, too. So, they're winners. And we already lost on Saturday 18-2. So, you know they was laughing at us. They was mocking us. If we got swept, we'd have never heard the end of it. So, I'm happy that we was able to win a game and not get swept. But now let's get to Friday. You can't ask for more than this. I know everyone probably had OHTANI and Judge. I was away, so I couldn't put my bet in. But I know everyone probably had OHTANI and Judge for homers, and it hit in the first inning. Judge came up, pop, home run. OHTANI came up, pop, home run. First inning, you cleared. It's always great to see the 2 best players in the league show up and show out, and yes, they did. But there I go. Yankees get 3 more solo home runs and Max Fried pitching. I'm dancing. I'm happy. And then I forgot it's the Dodgers. They don't go away. There's a reason why in this short season so far, they have 19 comeback victories. And this was the 19th. Now, Max Fried has been great, but he's human. And he chose the wrong day to have a bad game. That 6th inning, OHTANI come in, another home run, second of the day, pop. And then you got Teoscar, Mookie Betts in play. You got Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy. This team is stacked. They tagged Fried ass up for 4 runs in the 6th inning. That made it 6 runs for the game. I don't know if he gave up 6 runs the whole season. Tagged his ass up. Then they get 2 more in the next inning. They're going to win the game, 8-5. Typical. They come back from behind on us every single game. You literally have to, I got to stay up to the 9th inning with them to the final out. They're giving me PTSD. All right, so now, it's over. 1 game. It happens. We go to Saturday now. Game at 7:15. I'm just getting off my flight from DR. Now, this is not an ad. But please, go get Global Entry if you don't have it already. I ain't have it up until now. I'm getting it. But I ain't have it on Saturday. It felt like every international flight landed at 7:15. I'll pull my phone out. I'll look up the line long. The line long. It took me about an hour to get through customs. But in that hour, Only 2 innings went past because the Yankees got popped up for 10 runs. Everybody getting a hit. Walked it. Will Warren walked this person. This person get a hit. Home run. Max Muncy had about 2 home runs. He been struggling all year. Now he, woke him up, woke his ass up now. Now I'm not going hard on Will Warren. He's a young kid, and he's been good for us, right? But damn, y'all had to do my boy like that. That was a bad hour for me. A bad hour. The one thing I do love about baseball, with that 162 game long ass season, is that you could get amnesia. I forgot about that game on Saturday. I only remembered it for this. After this go out, I'm going to forget that happened. It's out of my mind. Now we get to Sunday. And we finally got back to playing 2025 Yankee baseball. Y'all, bro. Excellent. He an old school pitcher. 88 mile per hour fastball. Then he got a 70 mile per hour sweeper. That's about 18 mile per hour difference. He ain't striking many people out. I believe he had like 4. But he went 6 innings. He had 11 or 12 swing and misses. He was great. Our offense opened up again. We got to Yamamoto. We did the same thing to Yamamoto that they did to Max Fried. So it canceled out. They hit our ace, we hit their ace. We popped his ass up. He had about 90 pitches in the 3rd inning. But then, no lead is safe with these motherfuckers. No lead is safe. Then Max Muncy did another home run. I think Pahe hit a home run. I'm tired of them. We ended up winning the game. It's crazy how we closed this game out. 9th inning, Freddie Freeman, I think it's 1 or 2 outs. And guess what Boone did? Boone got Tim Hill in the game. Ain't that a mother... That's what we should have had in the game in the World Series instead of Nestor. And what did Tim Hill do? Strike Freddie Freeman ass out. Some notable mentions in this game was DJ LeMahieu. He had 4 hits. It's going to be important with him because it seems like Jazz is coming back off injury this weekend and he'll be playing 3rd base, which means that DJ LeMahieu is our everyday 2nd baseman again. Now, he's been great in the field. This guy is a 2-time batting champion. We need that. If we could get what we got yesterday from you, and Jazz could stop swinging for home runs every goddamn time he come up to the plate, we got a solid team, man. We got a solid team. We do got 2 injuries to speak on. Dominguez, he was pulled yesterday. I think he had like a jammed thumb. Call it thumb contusion. Jammed thumb. He says he's feeling better. He says minor. He'll be fine. Hopefully he's playing tomorrow, or we'll get some new updates about him. But Luke Weaver with his hamstring, he didn't pitch yesterday because of it. I hope he's good because we need him as a closer and Devin Williams as a setup man. It worked that way. Overall, great road trip. Before I go, I want to get into a little bit of basketball because I got some things to get off my chest. But I'm going to start with positivity. First, shout out Indiana Pacers, their fans, Oklahoma City Thunder, their fans. I think it's going to be a great finals. Both of y'all team deserve it. Y'all played well. Everyone probably going with the favorite, which is OKC, but I do think Indiana got a chance. They're a good team. They're well coached. We'll see what happens. But let's get to the New York Knicks. Before I start getting on them, I said I'm going to start with positivity, right? Shout out to all of the true New York fans. The true New York Knicks fans, rather. I want to say that. Because I'm a New Yorker. I'm just not a fan of the Knicks. But This has been the best season I've ever seen from y'all. I was 5 or 6 years old in '99. I didn't really, I didn't, social media wasn't there back in those days. So unless you was at the Garden, you didn't really understand what was going on. So we lived this one, and this has been the best season y'all have had in a long, long time. And y'all deserve it. Hopefully next year y'all can get to y'all ultimate goal, which is the championship. But now let's get to the fake fans, because I'm sick and tired of y'all. I was sick and tired of y'all. By around game 3, I bought a Pacers jersey. Like, all right, fuck this. I said it before. I couldn't tell who was who. I get it. You a New Yorker, you saying I'm not going against the Knicks. I get that, but some of y'all took it too far. If you weren't a true New York fan and you didn't root for the Knicks when they was in the dumpster, it wasn't okay for you to be over the top on your support of the Knicks. Don't come around when I'm winning. Nothing just starts up. You got to be down. And the Knicks been down for a long time. And I haven't seen some of you guys with a Knicks jersey once. They ain't just popping up out of the woods, just being Knicks fans and being annoying at that. You made it very hard for a person who was just neutral throughout this whole time to support y'all. Support the Knicks. I know a lot of y'all who are fans of other teams. Especially on my social media. I'm just watching and paying attention and saying, you ain't a Knicks fan. You ain't a Knicks fan. You was never a Knicks fan. You was definitely never a Knicks fan. But now it's Knicks and 6, suck my dick. Come on, bro. Stop it. That's fake. That's corny. That's corny. But I do think that we all underestimated Indiana. We all did. Indiana was the better team, had the better coach, and they outworked y'all. Simple. I've seen plenty of times, I'm not just singling Cat out, but I've seen plenty of times where he'd get a layup and he ain't getting back on defense because Indiana just show him down court, layup. They pressed y'all the whole goddamn series. They play a great brand of basketball. Now I'm hearing a lot of excuses. The refs this, the refs that. It was rigged. Come on, bro. We got to stop with that rigged shit. Do you really think the executives in the NBA who they've said that it's been ratings problems, right? I'm not going to go out there and just say that. They said it's been ratings problems. You think they wanted Indiana versus OKC? Huh? Really? Really? You think they want the Madison Square Garden, 34th Street Broadway to be in the NBA Finals? Are you serious? People ain't going to be watching that final series. If the Knicks was there, anybody who somebody's watching that. Shit wasn't rigged for the Knicks to lose. Get out of here. If anything, it was rigged for the Knicks to win. But I don't get into that rigged shit. That part of the determining who wins the game. I don't get into that. Now, politics and different things are a little bit different, but determining who wins the game, I'm not getting into that. Y'all sound ridiculous. Then I'm hearing other excuses. Oh, if we would have never blew game 1. No, they took game 1. You can't say they blew game 1 and then go back to the Boston series and say y'all took game 1, 2, and 4. Boston was up 20 points in all 3 of those games, I believe. Which one is it? Did Boston lose it or y'all took it? Because if y'all took it, then Indiana took game 1. It's like they took the series. They were the better team. It's okay. I know y'all underestimated them. We all did. We all did. But the one thing I would say, I'm glad to see you fake fans is humbled and quiet. It's been real quiet the last couple of days, and I love it. I love it.